Pressure is building in the crypto markets with the current pattern playing out on Ethereum coming to a head very soon. We're seeing whales in the exact middle of its chart, and they could push the market in any direction. The pressure gauge right here, a legacy indicator from Trade Confident, is showing high pressure in the market right now. There's a lot of data we need to go over today, and if you trade Ethereum, you need to be paying attention because all of this information will be relevant to you. Let's get started. I'm going to take you into some news articles. First up, Biden wants 30% crypto mining tax, but can it work? In this bill, President Biden wants to tax up to 30% of crypto miners' electricity costs in 3 years as a part of his proposed 2024 federal budget. This is an important point here. 30% of crypto miners' electricity costs, not their total earnings. They'll of course get taxed on that due to federal income taxes and all that, but this is an extra 30% tax on miners' electricity. The tax would mostly affect Bitcoin miners, as other major crypto networks use proof of stake rather than proof of work as Bitcoin does. Proof of work is what causes Bitcoin to be so energy hungry. However, a lot of coins like Ethereum use proof of stake, which is much more energy efficient. So people that had previously mined Bitcoin may actually transfer over to Ethereum instead. And of course, this could push the price of Ethereum up as investors begin to move into it. Now, if all goes to plan according to the article, this will take 3 years to implement. Each year, we would add 10% to the electricity tax, again, totaling 30% overall. A much more pressing issue is the banking crisis. This here, Jim Bianco right here, posted this screenshot on Twitter. You can see here a graph of multiple different bank stock earnings. The key is right here. You can pay attention to this to track which line is which, but you can see every single one of them as of May 2nd, which was just a couple of days ago, has dropped drastically and the numbers keep falling. This is not good for the general economy. This could be what actually pushes us into a recession. And this comes despite the fact that Jerome Powell was saying a recession is actually unlikely in his FOMC meeting address yesterday, Wednesday, May 3rd. Last time this happened, there was a big drop right about this point. Cryptocurrency actually saw a move up. However, I wouldn't consider this a reliable pattern. More than likely, as the economy tanks, I would expect to see some volatility towards the downside for cryptocurrency as well. However, if we do want to go off of historical data, the last time it happened, we did see moves up in cryptocurrency. So I can't guarantee either way. All I know is that if this continues downward, if there's a lot of volatility amongst banks, there's likely going to be volatility among cryptocurrencies as well. Of course, for Ethereum, this is going to translate to crazy price movements. And again, we have to pay attention to other things like Trade Confident indicators here to figure out the direction and therefore the actual price targets for Ethereum. I'll get into the live charts in just a bit, but I do want to let you know you can get all of them off, including this pressure gauge. I haven't actually ever made a video using the pressure gauge, so I'm excited to feature it here. All of these indicators and more for up to $450 off for our spring sale. Links are in the description. More on that later, but I want to take you into the Trade Confident metrics. Here we are on the TradeConfident.io website. We're going to scroll down to Ethereum, and the first metric we're taking a look at is the Ethereum Emotional Index. Massive volatility in the index, as we can see. Just a little bit of a price drop. It looks pretty significant on the chart. It is a couple $100s, but this resulted in an insane drop into fearful territory. And this little bit of move up, much smaller move up within $100, saw a major pump again in the emotional index. We're still in neutral territory, and as we top out on the price, we could be seeing moves back down, possibly as far into anxious. But personally, I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of movement in neutral for now. Heading on down to the Ethereum volatility breakout detector, we are seeing low volatility reading in Ethereum as the sideways movement continues. However, when we see low volatility, as we saw back here, multiple places, this is where we begin to see impulse moves. Boom, boom, crazy moves happening in the market. Extremely high volatility tends to come after low volatility too, so this just adds to the pressure. Next up, moving on, is the Ethereum Whale Smart Money metric. Now, we have swung wildly between long trade sentiment here and now back into short trade. This orange bar is just as long as the long trade was just a few days ago. So we are seeing swinging sentiment as the price itself swings back and forth. Usually we're looking for a value of negative 800 for moves down or a value of 800 for moves up. However, because of how tight the market is moving right now, we're not seeing nearly that much of value in either direction. This further tells me that we could be seeing some crazy volatility soon as whales decide to break the market out. Next up is the Ethereum major support and resistance levels. For the first time in a long time, we could be seeing 1,742 come into play for Ethereum on a huge drop, or we could retest our current high for 2023 at $2,142. This is anyone's game, and I think things are going to be going crazy soon. Heading on now to the Ethereum long versus short trades. Long trades have pushed into the market. The amount of long trades that we see now has not been seen since early 2023 back here after it dropped. Increased long trades tell me that it's more likely we're going to see moves up in the market. And moving on now to the Ethereum daily trade scanner. We just recently got a buy signal with a tiny move up. The price dropped back to where we originally got that buy signal, and we are moving back up again. This tells me there is really strong structure support at this current point. We could be seeing a buy signal as the price drops again to continue this triangle pattern. And if we get another buy signal, to me, that especially because we're right at the apex of the triangle, this could be an indication of an insane move up. Either way, we're going to want to be paying attention to these metrics every single day. These are updated every day at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you want to get access, you can grab these indicators at the links in the description down below. Just go ahead and scroll down, click show more, and the membership will be the very first link. Go ahead and click that. It'll bring you to the membership page. Personally, I recommend the $59 a month membership for full access. This means that you'll get access to future forecast videos. Super important video is coming out tomorrow. So if you're not a member, you're going to want to sign up to grab that. You'll get access to our scalping trade calls. We are 16 wins, 0 losses with 5 open trades right now for you to join. And on top of all of this, you'll of course get the metrics across all 20 coins on our website. Many more features for you to explore. Just go ahead and click subscribe now, follow the prompts, and we hope to trade with you soon. With that, let's check out the live charts. Here we are back on the live charts looking at Ethereum USD on the 1-day time frame. I want to introduce you to the pressure gauge. This is one of my favorite indicators. I don't get to feature it very often on the Trade Confident videos, but I think it's important here. The more opaque this yellow line is, the more pressure is building in the market. This is kind of another version of the breakout detector. Anytime there's low volatility, and on this indicator that's indicated by staying within this little white zone, you'll notice that the pressure increases. Again, the more opaque, the more pressure there is, and most often this will result in sharp moves. So very recently, it's not active currently, but if this yellow line continues staying within this path, we are going to see more yellow lines again. Again though, recently we saw high pressure in the market with a lot of other Trade Confident metrics indicating further volatility incoming. If you want to go based on traditional market patterns, this is a descending triangle pattern. We have a descending resistance with a sideways support. Most traders will see this as a bearish pattern. However, in cryptocurrency, for whatever reason, we've actually found this to move to the upside a lot more often. However, as we test this structure resistance, trend exhaustion is high on its chart. Most often this will result in moves down. I do want to point out that we were at the bottom right here, buy signal, and it only took a very slight move in price to top out. So personally, I'm expecting a possible move down from here. With that, I am expecting a little bit of a move down, furthering this current pattern. Let me take this line a little bit longer just to complete this triangle. We could see some movement in between these two structure support and resistances until we see a breakout. Now, based on what I'm seeing in the market, and if you haven't seen Travis's video earlier today, it is an amazing video. You're going to want to check it out. We are expecting some pretty insane moves upwards coming within the next couple of weeks. This gives us plenty of room here to break out to the upside on Ethereum. I told you there's going to be a lot of volatility in the market, and a move up could put us at structure resistance at 2,140 to once again retest the 2023 high. However, a drop is totally possible. As I said, this is traditionally a bearish pattern, not in crypto from what we've found. However, price versus while money flow definitely has room to move down. Trend exhaustion is in its top red territory, so a move down wouldn't be out of the question. We've just been seeing more bullish pressure recently, so that's what we're looking for. But for our bears, I do want to point out that a horizontal line right here, let me bring it out, boom, at 1,722, right within that range is totally possible for a move down. This is the next strongest structure support, and it is entirely possible to see for Ethereum. The main takeaway, we are going to see some big moves in Ethereum soon. It is currently up in the air whether it's going to be a move up or a move down. My personal bets are on a move up. Of course, this isn't financial advice. This is just what I'm currently looking for. From the current price, a move up to that level would result in a 13.68% move to the upside. That is some really solid profit, especially after seeing a buy signal, price versus while money flow low, and trend exhaustion low with the pressure building. Most often this will result in big moves up too. So overall, the market is just looking really bullish to me. No matter what happens though, I see big moves coming in the market. Please let me know down in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts on where you think Ethereum is going next. And if you want to join us with these metrics, if you want to try out the pressure gauge here, I can get you all 11 of Trade Confidence indicators for up to $450 off right now. And in order to do that, all you got to do is grab the indicators down below. Just go ahead and scroll down, click show more, and the indicators are the second link. Go ahead and click that. It'll bring you to the spring sale. In order to get the best possible deal, you're going to want to grab the indicator bundle pack. This will include the trend exhaustion, price versus while money flow, and the pressure gauge right here that you saw me use. And there's several other indicators for you to try out. All of them are great in their own way, super useful. When purchasing the bundle pack, be sure to use code SPRING50 for $50 off. Now, the indicator bundle pack will include a $400 coupon for the TC top and bottom finder, totaling that $450 off. Using those two coupon codes to purchase all 11 of Trade Confidence indicators will be the best possible deal. But if you want to buy the TC top and bottom finder by itself, please be sure to use SPRING300 for $300 off that. No matter what you get, it's lifetime access for a one-time payment with over 1,200 downloads on the TC top and bottom finder and 3,900 downloads on the indicator bundle pack. These indicators absolutely crush it. Again, links are in the description. Thanks so much for watching. Trade safe, trade confident, and I will see you in the next video.